Hey everybody, my name is Devil Mode, and I want to talk to you about why I made the switch from Vanguard to Fidelity. Choosing your brokerage is pretty important. It's got to match your investment style. Kind of like picking a Super Smash Bros. Character. You got to pick the one that matches the way you want to play. You want to play fast, slow, you want to hit hard, you want to do combos. Whatever you want to do, you kind of want to take that approach and apply it to investment and pick the brokerage that matches the way you want to invest. Which, by the way, I'm a Joker main. So let's start off with why I chose Vanguard initially. Vanguard was pretty attractive. My friend David actually talked to me about it, and he told me about the nice index funds that they have. They're super low expense ratio. It's pretty attractive to people that want a passive investment style. You don't have to pay an active. You don't have to pay someone to actively manage your account. The passive index fund, gives you good returns for doing nothing. So the other thing that was pretty nice about Vanguard is that the people holding Vanguard funds actually own Vanguard. So you're essentially a shareholder of Vanguard if you invest in their funds, which, it's pretty nice. It makes you feel like you're on the same team. So you don't have any conflicts of interest. They're looking out for you. So those things were pretty attractive. And so I opened up an account last year and I started investing with them. And that's where I ran into my first problem, which is actually investing in an index fund. A lot of these index funds that are offered through Vanguard require a minimum investment amount. And the funds I was looking at, like VT Sachs, needed 3,000 minimum. And I didn't want to just invest in one index fund. I wanted to invest in several, like doing a total stock market index, S&P 500 index, and a growth index. And that would require me to invest $9,000 all at once, minimum. And I don't have that kind of money to throw around, and it made me very uncomfortable to invest all of that in one day. So I just took $3,000 and I put it into VT Sachs, but it really disincentivized me from investing anymore or into any other funds because I needed a lot of money initially. And this is where Big Brother Fidelity came in to save the day and helped me with my biggest issue with Vanguard, which is having index funds that have $0 minimum investment requirements. Now this sounds great, and you might be wondering if there's a trade-off of some kind to have this great benefit. And realistically, there isn't much of a trade-off. So a lot of the funds that Fidelity provide are very similar to what Vanguard provides. They basically follow the same indexes. The S&P 500, the total stock market, growth funds. These funds all track very similarly with each other. And the main differences would be minimum investment amounts and expense ratios. Now, across the board, Fidelity's index funds actually have lower expense ratios, which is really attractive to someone that doesn't want to pay someone to manage my money. And another thing is they actually offer 0 expense ratio index funds, which I actually invest in. And it's pretty nice. You don't have to pay any money to be in these funds. There's no minimum investment amount. So you can invest however much you want, and you don't pay Fidelity any money to invest in it. Now, the last thing I like about Fidelity over Vanguard is actually their website and their phone app. When I try to do stuff on Vanguard, I don't know where anything is, and trying to buy stuff was really weird and really slow. I didn't like it. I felt like I was sifting through a bunch of stone tablets to find any information on their funds. But with Fidelity, it was a lot easier to see, what I'm invested in, and the ability to just click buy more on any funds is pretty easy to use and navigate their website. This one's a pretty subjective thing, so it's just, I like their website and app. It just feels nicer. Now, there are other brokerages that are pretty competitive with what Fidelity offers. Something like Charles Schwab offers very good expense ratios, $0 minimum investment amounts, and index funds that perform very similarly with Fidelity. And the main reason why I didn't go with Charles Schwab is because of the 0 expense ratio index funds. It was a tough choice, but I liked more from Fidelity, so I just went with them. I think the biggest takeaway here is when you're looking for brokerages, look at what they're offering you and don't just go off of the first suggestion you get. Sorry, David. And really do your research on what these brokerages offer you and some of the features that they have. It can really bite you in the butt. It really delayed me from getting into the market initially because of those minimum investment amounts. And I kind of regret going with it initially, but I'm happy with Fidelity. I want to keep this video short and sweet, so if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more from me, make sure you're subscribed and you click the bell notification thing so you can get notifications of when I post. I need to post more, so I'll hold myself to it, and I'll see you there. Have a great day.